Worked out. John, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, are you in the distance? You sound like there's an echo going on.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm using my laptop speakers.
That's
Or I
fine.
mean microphone, let's say. Let me see. I could probably use my well, no, because that would be I wouldn't be able to hear. I have some earbuds that have a good microphone, but they're screwed as far as the speakers are. So I wouldn't be able to hear you, but you'd be able to hear me. I'll
Oh,
try
that's
to
fine.
sit closer
I,
to it
I
though.
I don't think it's an audio thing. It sounds like you're in a room with a high ceiling.
I actually am, yeah.
This is the Experience
Pretty high,
podcast with
yeah.
me and someone else. John, how's the ceiling?
Pretty high.
Um, so it's us today. I don't know if the other person's coming. We'll call him on air if he doesn't if he doesn't show up for another like 10 minutes. See if he answers. Put him on the spot. Um, what you got going on today? How's it going? It's Sunday night. I just realized. Um,
Pretty good, you? Nothing much.
this was a last second your replacement for someone who couldn't make it.
Oh, as
Um,
always, I'm a great substitute.
yeah, good substitute. Great guy off the bench. Um, always contributes. Uh, but you did miss the last one, I will say. Would you like to redeem yourself? Would you like to explain the situation?
Oh, did I? I actually, I texted you. I was like, "Is there not gonna be one?" I didn't get any text from you. I was like, "Oh shit, am I keeping anyone waiting?" And you didn't text back, so I was like, "Oh,
You know what?
well, I guess you're not
I'm
doing
now
one."
looking at it.
Yeah. See, I'm not making this up. You see it?
None of all these texts say not delivered. I've got like a series of texts that say you're not gonna be able to see on here, but
Oh,
that
damn.
say not delivered.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
only have where I sent, did it get canceled or whatever.
Well, I sent
And
you the
then like
link,
past that, I saw nothing. Yeah, yeah,
but you
yeah.
sent
I
that
didn't
at
get the
7 o'clock.
link.
Yeah, you sent that at 7 o'clock. I
Yeah,
sent you the link at 1, never got delivered.
yeah.
And then I sent another text because the other guest wanted to move it up, like 10 minutes or something. I asked if that time was okay. That never got sent. And then you sent that text. I got that. And then I sent the text, you can just join right now. Never got sent.
Yeah. We'll have to use Blue Jeans as it's like shitty notifications then I guess. Half the time I don't get the fucking notifications from Blue Jeans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Seems like they just like sort of blur in with other stuff or whatever from other
Well,
groups.
I'm going to lose Blue Jeans access in a few months, so we're going to have to switch over to something else
Oh, really?
for the
From
podcast.
like,
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a Georgia Tech thing.
it is. Well, Georgia Tech is ending their partnership with Blue Jeans, so
Ooh.
that's why I'm losing access.
Yeah, you could probably just hop over to Zoom or whatever.
Zoom does, well, it's got a time limit. That's the only thing. And it doesn't
Oh,
work as
yeah.
well on my Wi-Fi. It really destroys my Wi-Fi. Like, I can't handle it. So we'll probably go to Skype, which is where we were,
Okay, yeah.
I want to say a while ago. We were doing Skype before we switched to Blue Jeans. So that's what our listeners came here to hear about, sort of the technical side. So you're still in school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Passing,
Yeah.
not failing. All right.
No.
Um, have you? So how much you still have like probably 2 years of medical school, right? Three,
Yeah,
four
like two
years,
and a half. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 or
2.5.
3 years.
But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I guess it's yeah. Anyway, and then you can go on and do,
Then I'll have to do residency, which is like on the job
residency.
training for like 4 years
Yeah, I was
plus.
gonna say that's a few years, and then yeah. You don't have
Hopefully
any
though,
idea.
under the age of 30, I'll be practicing doctor.
You say it'll be
Maybe.
tight. It'll be tight. Yeah, it'll be close. Do
Yeah.
you have idea of what direction you're headed down? I don't know if you mentioned anything on the last time you were
Maybe ophthalmology, eye surgery, that
ophthalmology.
kind of thing.
Yeah, you talked about that last time, but you weren't
Because that's what
fully
my dad
set on it
does.
yet.
Yeah. I'm not wholly set on anything really, but
Okay.
yeah, I think if I lean towards anything, I'd be leaning towards that. My dad does that, and he enjoys it a lot. I've seen him do a few surgeries. They're so quick, like 10 minutes, boom, you take someone from not being able to see anything out of that eye to being able to see, which I mean, after a week, obviously they have to heal, but after that, I mean, they're going to be able to see within such a short time of you having operated on them. That has to be such a satisfying thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, internal medicine doctors have to just deal with people who have diabetes and just like constantly watching them decline and not being able to do anything to fix their problem. You know what? I mean, nothing fixes their problem entirely, right? You're just
That's
kind
kind
of
of a
slowing.
bleak.
You're just kind of slowing. Yeah, I know, but it's true. You're just
Yeah.
slowing the onset of their death from diabetes or other problems, other things like heart disease, things like that. It's like you give them, beta blockers or whatever, statins. It's not going to fix their problem, but it's going to slow down their demise from their problem. It's just kind of like it doesn't feel
Mhm.
satisfying. Do that for your whole life. I would feel depressed doing that.
Well, so you want something that can make a clear-cut, noticeable change.
Yeah, they come in to me with a problem, I fix it,
The
and
problem is
they
fixed.
don't have a problem anymore in that regard. That feels like the best way to do things, honestly.
Sounds like you want to be like a car mechanic. Just
Yeah,
put the
oh
car
yeah.
in.
Car no worky, bring it into me, it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. That's good then, I guess. You have it somewhat narrowed down. What I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Do you have any idea? So for your residency, you don't know where that'll be, right?
Yeah, it's hard to know. I mean, there are lots of places in the United States, but yeah, it's something where it's almost like college, like to the third degree, where it's like
Yeah.
you just have to get in wherever the hell you possibly can. It's like it's super ultra competitive. You
Hmm.
just pray to God you get in somewhere for the specialty you want to do. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll do
Yeah,
pretty bad.
hopefully so. Yeah.
Um. All right. Well, what else do you have going on in the social life, John?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Okay. Well, no, that's nothing.
What
All
about
right.
you?
We're
What
gonna
do you have
call.
going on in your social life?
Jeez, I don't have a social life right now. The plant. So the place that I work at is shut down. Like the power plant that I work at is shut down right now
Yeah.
with the scheduled routine outage maintenance for the next month or so. So I'm working a lot in the next month. So there's no social life allowed, basically. It's a lot of nights. I'm working nights for the next month, basically.
Oh, damn.
It's 4 on, 1 off, so almost every day.
I hope you're getting paid well at least.
Well, yeah, you get all the overtime, but
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna
Damn.
make a call to the person. You consider how bad my life is, and I'm gonna make this call.
Okay.
See if he picks up. This is gonna be on air. Oh shoot.
High priority call.
See if he answers. If he doesn't answer, we're reading out his phone number on air.
Doxing them to our 2 viewers.
Yeah. Hey, there's 3 viewers.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Ooh.
Wow.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
It's
Who was it?
that was Blake.
Oh, okay.
It's the dreaded tone, the automated message that you hate that I hear too
Yeah,
often.
no one likes to hear that. Yeah,
They should make it more exciting, Right now it's kind of bleak.
yeah.
It's the internal medicine.
Make you feel lucky for having
Yeah.
having had your call missed. Make you feel a
Yeah.
little lucky. Go feel
Whoopsie,
ooh, we made a fucky wucky. We can't quite connect you with the person you want to talk to.
I mean, that's something. Um, I
Yeah,
don't.
well, I'll
I'm
hop
not
on with
cool
you another time. Yeah. Just let me know.
for what for the podcast. No, we're already in this podcast, John. We're rolling. We're already in it. It's too
Oh,
late.
okay.
Yeah, we're too late. I'm pulling up the game because I don't think you've answered all the questions.
Okay.
And once it loads, where it is here. All right. There actually is a new question that I think I wrote like 2 weeks ago. See if we can mix that in. Just tell me if you answered these, or maybe your answers have changed. You're a different man
Yeah. I'll answer them all. Hell yeah.
than you were years ago. 5 years ago, I mean, last week. Okay. Are keyboards too small?
Not normal keyboards. I don't think so, no. There are some keyboards that are too small, but they're like the mini keyboards that are garbage for tablets or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I
the
think
ones the
normal
knockoff
laptop
ones.
keyboards. Yeah. Normal laptop keyboards or desktop keyboards. I think they're a good size for
Do
most
you have big
people.
hands? What's your hand size, John?
I mean, they're, kind of Donald Trump size. They're pretty big. I mean, they're not too small.
I would figure you want so, and you're still comfortable with the size of the keyboard. That's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh, lists or lisps?
Lists.
Which one did you say?
I'm not sure.
Lists. Okay. Does glare ever bother you?
Yeah. I don't wear glasses or anything, but like on my phone screen or things like that, yeah, that's a pain in the ass, man. Makes you wish you had like a matte finish on everything.
It's glare adjacent, but I went to a movie recently.
Hmm.
There's like they keep emergency lighting on during the movie, right? Just so you
Oh
can
yeah.
exit. But this one was, I mean, it had to be like 4 feet tall, like this big, no, maybe not 4 feet. I'm exaggerating. 3 feet tall. Let's say 3 feet tall. This big light that was shining right like in the middle back of the theater, and I was kind of near it, like it was just within eye shot of me. It was even the whole theater was very bright, like you could see everything during the movie.
Yeah.
It's an old theater. I give it a little pass, but I was like, I should be able to see this clearly. There were some scenes where I could not make out what was going on because it was
Yeah,
too
those
bright for me.
projectors with low contrast, and then you have bright like lighting on the sides and
Yeah,
the exit signs or whatever. Yeah, that sucks. Ugh.
just
I would just
they
want to
could
like pirate the movie and watch it at home
if they
with all the
turned
lights
off
off.
that light. If they turned off that light, it probably would have been fine. But that one light for that's our little behind the scenes thing. I'm hoping that recording's saved and we don't have to start over. But
Yeah, hopefully so.
well, we'll see what happens. Comes out. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My internet just cut out. I think we're in a high wind situation right now, so there might be some issues.
Oh, really?
I got an email from the provider. Yeah, there's 20-mile-an-hour winds. Not that bad, but yeah. So my internet's not great for the amount of money I spend. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, we're gonna move on with the game. Questions or answers.
Sure.
These are that types of questions. Octopuses or octopi?
Octopi.
Mm.
You don't agree with that one, do you?
I don't care. There's no right answer. There's no right answers. There are wrong answers. Microsoft OneDrive or Google Drive.
My dad has a subscription to Microsoft OneDrive, so I'm going to go with OneDrive.
You use his subscription?
Yeah.
You gotta make it on your own, you know?
Yeah, well, it's a lot of space though for how much he pays for it. I mean, you
It is a lot.
you can't argue.
They almost don't have lower tiers now, or at the very least, it's not worth it on the lower tiers, right? It's like you either get 100 terabytes or nothing.
Yeah, it
No
seems
one
like
needs
that.
no one needs 100 terabytes. Black dress shoes or brown dress shoes.
Um, what about dark brown dress shoes? That'll go with anything. They'll look black with the right kind of like, black pants, but they can be like pulled off with navy pants, right? That gives you the most versatility, right? Wouldn't you say? Dark
It's a
brown?
pretty hot take to say brown can be black.
Well, I mean, I've had some very dark brown, it works. It works. I say go for the versatility. Get one pair of shoes that are.
I just got an email. Looks like the first half of the podcast was saved.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm colorblind, so I don't know. Whatever color, What's the deal with airplane food?
Uh, Probably like full of preservatives and like really low quality, Whatever Seinfeld thinks about it, I agree with him probably.
I haven't had a meal on an airplane in a long time.
Yeah.
Well,
You just pray that they give you the salted peanuts because that's just about the only thing that, is going to taste good on an airplane.
yeah. Well, they
That
don't
they're
give
going
you
to
a
give
full
you.
meal unless it's like an international flight, right?
Yeah, I figure. Yeah, yeah.
Even cross country, they don't really give you
Yeah.
international flight, which I went on. Last one I went on was 3 years ago, I think. Right? Yeah, about 3 years ago. Those meals were okay, but
Just kind of meh. It's
uh,
like a frozen, like, TV dinner kind of thing.
yeah, but it's
It's
somehow
just
worse.
not
It's worse
good.
than that.
Yeah, it is a little worse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe they don't have access to like freezers to keep it super well preserved. Who knows? It is not very good though.
It's a refrigerated frozen dinner,
Yeah.
basically. Uh, Grass or turf?
Um, it's like grass. I'll go all natural.
You're a natural guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, turf causes more injuries. Well,
Yeah. All the more reason to go with grass. Go with Mother Nature.
parking deck or parking lot?
I always say parking lot, but I mean, if we're in a very dense city like Atlanta, then parking deck is probably better with multiple levels, right?
Well, isn't a parking deck just, multiple parking lots stacked on top of each other?
Yeah, yeah. Seems like a
More
hassle though
expensive.
to like get through that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
It's more
probably depends
expensive.
on the area, what area it's in. Yeah, the necessity of a deck versus a lot.
Window or aisle?
Hmm. I'll say window. I mean, good to have a good view, right? Everyone wants a window seat.
People like the aisle seat, I think, too, right? It's like
Well, yeah, better access to the bathroom, but
amenities.
you don't get to take pictures and send them like on social media to your friends though and brag about where you're going, right? Take them
Do
out
you
a
take
window.
pictures on an airplane? You one of those people?
No, but I figure most people do. That's something
You
people
take
like to
pictures
brag about, right?
out of a airplane window? You can't see anything. Or if you do take a picture,
Yeah,
half of it's glare, bringing that back.
yeah, that's
That's
true. You can try to hold your hand over like where the lights would be to try to keep them from causing glare, and it still won't work really the way you
just set
want
up
it
a whole
to.
thing.
Yeah, it'll just suck. Yeah.
Numbers or letters?
Numbers.
If I give you a string of numbers or letters to memorize, which one do you memorize first? Is it numbers?
Mm,
Or you bet not memorize first, memorize more easily.
I don't know. It depends. If I have a little time to figure it out, I figure numbers might not be so bad. You can use the mnemonic major system, which you assign every digit to a different consonant, and then you can use vowels in between to make words out of it and like make sentences out of it.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me an example of this.
It's really cool. No, I haven't really gotten good at it or anything, but there are ways that, like, you know how those people, the competition winners, try to memorize pi, you know, all those digits of it. They make
Uh-huh.
sentences out of it, and they use constants. They're like, okay, M, N, or whatever X or whatever means zero, and you know, they make words out of it and go, you know, vowels don't mean anything. They're just kind of placeholders in between the consonants that actually mean something. It's called the mnemonic major system. It's really cool. People made a really sophisticated way of doing it, memorizing numbers. I figure that would probably make it pretty easy, as opposed to like memorizing, you know, a jillion letters that have no real, you know, acquaintance with one another. At least with numbers, you could use a system and make words out of it that mean something, make a big sentence that like means something. Gives you more
You could do that
freedom,
with
don't you think?
letters.
Yeah,
Because
I don't
letters, you could
know.
just every letter you just
Well,
make
I
it
mean,
a word.
you gotta make sure you remember the right letter, though. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it
Is it the
seems like a
same
lot
thing?
more work. You can make multiple numbers, multiple digits into one word with the mnemonic major system, though, right? It's all about
Yeah.
ingenuity, though. Yeah, you gotta have some ingenuity if you're gonna memorize a very long sequence of numbers or letters, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be a genius.
It's not on our level. Yeah. We're too stupid for this. Stairs or elevator?
Stairs.
Stairs. Do you go upstairs? What's your limit on going upstairs?
Number of floors.
Yeah, like how many floors does it need to be before you have to go to the elevator?
I'd probably consider an elevator after like 4 or 5 floors. Yeah,
Five?
four or
That's a
five.
lot. I feel
I,
like that's a
I'm
lot.
I'm okay with 4 or 5 as long as it's not like every single day. If it were every single day, I'd probably use the elevator. But it's good exercise though. You just run up, run down, especially if you're going downstairs. Just hop on down. I like to skip a stair with each step,
Going
or
down? That's
or two
dangerous.
stairs. Yeah, well, you know. Test your hand-eye coordination or your
Do
foot-eye coordination rather. Yeah,
you
it's a
ever just
challenge.
slide down the railing? Yeah.
No, I've seen vines of people doing that and like falling in between the two railings of the two
Yeah.
sides of the. Yeah, that seems scary. I don't think I would risk that.
You're already engaging in risky behavior by skipping steps, though.
Yeah, I guess, but at least the worst that could happen is you like fall halfway down half of a floor, right? Whereas if you fall down the middle, you could fall like 2, 3, 4 stories.
You could hit your head.
Yeah, maybe. You could get lucky.
Going for luck.
Yeah.
Entrance or exit?
Entrance.
Entrance.
Let you find something new. Maybe there's some kind of cool convention going on inside.
Are rocking chairs bad for your back?
Mm, depends, but I would say as a whole, probably no. Probably just depends on your posture more than anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have bad
No.
posture, almost no chair is going to help you.
Well, aren't there those chairs that help you with your posture?
Oh yeah, the Herman Miller Aeron. Yeah, that's supposed to be a really good chair for posture, but it's like super constrictive and like you can only sit in it one particular way, and it's like super ergonomic. And if you don't sit in it that way, it's
Yeah.
completely uncomfortable. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
certain chairs that enforce it like super hard, but yeah.
I mean, maybe. Uh, Target or Walmart?
I'll say Target.
Target.
I like
Okay.
OXO products. OXO, like the red label on the black background of stuff. They tend to use that silicone, and it's like big, comfortable, rubbery grips on things. They give you good grip, and it's really comfortable. They have these, like they design things really well, and they're always at Target and Bed Bath & Beyond. All their products, they're really well designed, and they're like a decent price. I promise I'm not sponsored by OXO, but I really like their products. They do a good job.
So products. I'm learning a lot of new stuff today.
Yeah, yeah.
OXO.
hmm
Oh, is it mostly like kitchen stuff?
Yeah, I have like 15 of their products. I'm not even exaggerating.
Oh, gee, maybe you are sponsored.
Yeah, maybe.
But like, you got a
And I just
coffee
don't know it
maker.
yet. Yeah, I
You
have a
got
kettle. I have a kettle. I have their measuring spoons. I have well, I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I have a lot of shit from them. It's great.
pie cutter. Yeah.
hmm
Uh, let's see. Have you ever worn a sweatshirt to a pool?
No, that just seems horrible. Why would you do that? Is it
That's
like
the thing that
a pool in
happens.
30-degree weather? Because even if it's in 30-degree weather, isn't it going to keep the cold in? Because they say like if you get like exposed to extremely cold water, shouldn't you like strip your clothes off immediately so that you don't get the cold like uh, kept on you? You try to get the most, you know, warmth. Isn't there a thing like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like if you're
It's
wearing a bunch of layers of clothes and you fall into a bunch of like icy water, you're supposed to strip them off because that's better than, trying to get those clothes to warm up and your body, right? Just try to warm up your body alone, right? Because if the clothes go to like 32 degrees and your body's at 32 degrees, that's worse than if just your body's at 32 degrees and you just need to warm up your body, right?
I see what you're saying. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess so. I don't know if this question was meant to be sweatshirt in the pool.
I'm probably just thinking the worst case scenario. That's true.
That is strange. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever worn a sweatshirt in a pool, but uh, I guess you're a no. But I've definitely seen it. Uh, solid lines or dashed lines?
Say it again.
Solid lines or dashed lines?
Oh, say dash lines. Dash lines are cool. That one physics professor is really good at chalk on chalkboard. He has a way of like holding the chalk at an angle and then just going, and he makes dash lines like just instantly through like friction of the. I forget who it
Hmm.
was. He got like he lost his uh
Mine.
association with the school due to like a sexual relationship with a student kind of case thing going on. But apart from that, he
Well,
seems like a very interesting and respectable person. Apart from that, apart from that,
yeah. Oh boy.
I forget who it was. I forgot his name. I will tell you if I remember.
Uh, it took a bad turn, John.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very bad turn.
Well, anyway, uh,
Walter Lewin. That's who it is. Walter Lewin. I just looked it up. I think he went to.
how did you find that?
Oh, I typed. I'm just good at Google, man. Let's see. He was at MIT. That's where he was. Walter Lewin, MIT. Yeah. He lost his professor emeritus title after he sexually harassed an online student in an online course in 2013, fall of 2013. Yeah. Kind of sad. Kind of sad.
Wow. So that's that part of the podcast. Anyway, dashed lines.
Yeah, dashed all the way.
First or second?
First.
You volunteer for things
Second
first.
is first loser.
It's, you volunteer for things first all the time.
Maybe.
You first raise your hand.
Maybe not always, but sometimes.
I'll get my computer here. Are fire drills fun?
Yeah, if you're in the middle of a class that you don't think it's interesting, gets you out of the
Mm.
class, you get to like stretch and whatever. I remember it feels like in middle school or elementary school we would like crack jokes too during the fire drill, and just try to make it like fun, as opposed to just sitting in the classroom and being bored. Like, it can be fun. I think fire drills. I'm a big fire drills.
It can shake it up when yeah,
Yeah,
like you said,
yeah.
in elementary school and middle school.
When you
Shakes
need it
up
the
the
most,
day.
yeah, absolutely.
Analog or digital?
Depends on what. I mean, I want to
Okay.
say digital, but analog is cooler for certain things, like old school music, like old school synthesizers, analog synthesizers. People, even in the current, like modern age, will get analog synthesizers, like all the hardware along with it, instead of doing it emulated with digital, because they just think it sounds better.
Mhm.
But I think for everything else, digital, yeah, probably digital.
Do you think people will not be able to read an analog clock in the future?
I don't know. I mean, I've known people who don't know how to read an analog clock like currently.
That's what I
Like
mean. Like it's already kind of
I'll
happening.
have my watch and literally like, what the fuck is that? I don't know how to. What time is it? You tell me. Like they, I remember in high school, I distinctly remember that from multiple people. Yeah. Which I mean, I also think at one point I had one of those smartwatches. I had a binary clock face. Those are really cool, but they're way harder to read too. So yeah, I don't know. I think I just like trolling people with my clock faces and like forcing them to ask me. Maybe it gives me a sense of authority. Who knows?
Big power guy.
Oh yeah,
Big
oh
into
yeah.
power dynamics. Yeah. Manual or digital?
Man, I want to lean towards manual maybe. Yeah, yeah. It depends though. Yeah.
Um, are allergies good for the economy?
Mm, yeah, I'd say so. If allergies
Seems
were gone, would that benefit the economy? Allergies being here benefit the economy in that we have to have things like EpiPens and whatever, and diphenhydramine and all these, anticholinergic drugs like Benadryl, whatever,
yeah.
Dramamine, all that. That benefits the economy. If we didn't have allergies, we wouldn't have any of that, right?
But would it increase productivity
Hmm.
without allergies? You'd eliminate minor nuisances, things
Yeah,
like
I see
that.
what you're saying, but I don't know. I don't think it would as a whole.
Yeah, the pharmaceuticals just make so much money off
Yeah,
allergies.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like what you'll do in the future. Um,
yeah. Maybe.
the does it really take a village?
Maybe sometimes. Yeah, yeah, I'll say yeah.
Virus or bacteria?
Uh, Bacteria.
Bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it should be viruses. Circle or rectangle?
Hmm. Rectangle seems easier to deal with.
Easier to deal with.
Yeah, having to deal with irrational numbers when you're trying to do any operation with circles, it just seems annoying. Rectangles, you're probably going to tend to end up with whole numbers, right? Or at least like rational numbers, right? Feels more comfortable than pi. Like nobody likes pi. You never feel like you completely got the whole answer of it.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess so. Is the world flat?
No.
You sure?
Some people's brains are flat though, and they're the ones who think
Whoa.
that Earth is flat. Yeah.
Forward slash or backslash?
Mm, Backslash. It's more edgy.
Which one is the forward slash and which one's the backslash?
The backslash is the one that starts high and ends low as you move to the right.
That's the backslash?
Yeah, it's a little more edgy. It's like it's less common, you know. I think it's
When
kind
do
of
you use
cool.
that one? When do you use that one?
It depends. It's like you can use it to escape characters, like in Linux when you're trying to do a command, but you don't want a certain character to be seen a certain way.
Yeah, it's really just
I don't know.
coding,
I'm bad at
right?
explaining it, but yeah, it's useful, dude. It's useful. It's like it's for the interesting shit.
I'm trying to think of what it
Forward
would be
slash, you
useful
see,
for outside of
yeah,
HTML
well,
and stuff.
forward slash, you see it with like all your web pages and stuff. It's not that unique, you know. It's just boring. You see it every day.
Yeah,
Backslashes are cool. You don't know what they're gonna do. Sometimes you have to escape a backslash like twice. Like you have to put backslash then the letter because it'll treat the backslash as another character. You have to escape the backslash.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like escaping the character. It gets really weird. That makes it cool to me. I'm fascinated with backslashes.
You're a little too fascinated with
Yeah,
backslashes.
yeah. Something wrong with that.
Blake just texted. He said he's sorry.
That's what they all say, right?
Yeah. Uh, have you ever broken your phone charger?
Hmm. I've screwed up my like you ever use Android Auto or Apple
Yeah.
Car or whatever. I've had it screw up where like I opened the dash thing, I pulled my dash thing back and it bent the connection, the cable, where my port wouldn't accept anything completely anymore. That pissed me off. Like I couldn't charge my phone really anymore without it
Hmm.
being like perfectly positioned. Like I'd have to wiggle it a bunch for it to start charging again. That kind of screwed it up. That really made me mad, man. That
You can get that
sucked.
fixed. You can get that
Yeah, I
fixed.
got I got another phone now, so it's all good. But yeah, that sucked on that one phone I had was like that.
Yeah. Do you use straws? Use straws.
No.
Not a straw guy.
Seems kind of effeminate. Like you might as well just be
Oh.
manly, like and dump all the ice on yourself, right?
Just dump the drink on
Just
you.
deal with it. Just deal with it. Deal with the wet shirt. You're a man. You'll warm up your shirt again. It won't even feel wet and cold anymore.
That's a take. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack or Jill?
Uh, Jack.
Yeah. Stop sign or yield sign?
Yield sign. It gives you more freedom.
More freedom.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, for me anyway. I like having more freedom. I think there should be less government. And
Oh
the
boy.
yield sign, like that illustrates it for me.
That's representative of your political views. Is the yield
Yeah,
sign?
yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
I think someone's doing laundry. I need to do laundry. Quick or fast?
Uh, quick.
Is it that? Gloves or mittens?
Gloves. If I try to wear like thick woolen mittens or whatever, I don't know. I run pretty hot. I guess my metabolism's pretty fast. I always feel hot wherever I go. So I would wear like, if I was trying to keep my hands warm in extremely cold weather, I would wear like the thinnest gloves I could find.
Really?
Damn near. Like, the mechanics gloves that you like, they're meant to be under gloves that you wear under your actual work gloves that are thick. I would just
Yeah.
wear the under gloves by themselves as my quote unquote mittens. Like,
Like
and I
in
would
snow
still have my hands sweat from being too hot. Like, I'm telling you, dude, I just run really hot.
in snow conditions.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
going
much. Yeah.
barehanded. Barehanded.
Not barehanded, but close. Yeah, just the underclothes.
A piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Then as you can go.
hand dryers or paper towels.
Paper towels. Fuck hand dryers.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck the environment too.
Hand dryers use a lot of energy though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I wonder what the how that equals out compared to like one paper towel or two paper towels. I wonder how that, compares. Hard to say.
You easily get splinters.
No, not easily. I can't remember the last time I had a splinter.
Almost had a paper cut earlier. It was a
Oh, that
disaster in the meeting.
sucks. Yeah, when you get it on your
Almost. It was like,
fingertip, that's the worst. Your fingertips are so sensitive; it hurts
it
so
was
much, even
close.
if you got the like mildest cut ever.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Snow or rain.
Well, was that snow or rain?
Snow or rain.
Rain. I like rain.
You're into rain? No one's into rain.
I'm into rain. I'm a pretty dark person. Pretty moody, you know.
Like standing on the side of the street under an umbrella.
Yeah, with the dark clouds,
Yeah.
Take some pictures.
I was taking pictures.
Really
All right, last one.
aesthetic. Okay.
Do you moisturize?
No, because like I said, I run so hot, I'm always like sweating.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much
Don't need it.
moisturizing myself involuntarily, like at all times.
Well, sweat is your body releasing them.
Yeah, but it's putting moisture on the surface of your skin. Like my hands always feel slick. Like I rarely shake people's hands and don't have them like wipe their hand off on their shirt or something. Because I just sweat too fucking much. It's annoying.
Your
I wish
hands
I
are
were less.
slick.
I wish I weren't so moist. Times.
All right. Anything else you want to cover other than your slick hands?
No, that'll do it. That'll do it. You had some pretty
All
good
right.
questions. I like those questions.
Thanks for coming on. Blake
Thanks for
is
having me.
very sorry. Um,
I'm sure he is.
hopefully, I can stitch these two recordings together.
Yeah, I bet you will.